Hello, my name is Eltonin, and welcome to the channel. If you're not new here, I have graduated from beauty school. I am now a licensed cosmetologist. Also, I did get a new tattoo, and thus I am armed and dangerous. If you're into fashion, you know that the Met Gala happened yesterday. The exhibition was on like the Sleeping Beauties, out like dresses and costumes and pieces that have never been able to be worn again or could never be worn due to the delicacy of the fabric, of the materials, the age of the outfits. So it's really shedding light on things that people may not have seen like in person, as well as using technology to make these dresses and these outfits come to life again. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I am nowhere near New York, we will not be able to go to the Met Gala this year. But what we can do is gross the fuck out of people's outfits. Sleeping Beauties was the exhibition, and then Garden of Time was the Met Gala theme. So the Garden of Time is a book. Biggest things in Garden of Time, the book, are glass flowers, classism, beautiful objects, books, classism. We're not expecting everyone to read the book, so anything like floral or vaguely garden themed is acceptable. And when I say the bar is on the floor, it is in hell. We have our four tiers of ranking things. We have how many letters in Gala 2024. These are for not only did they fit the theme, they're also stunning, beautiful, incredible. We love it. Zendaya, she's already a given. She's going to go on the top tier. Underneath is how many letters is on theme. These are for outfits that they are on theme. Do they look like the most like stereotypically beautiful? Maybe not, but they are on theme, and that is what matters. Third tier, we have Oh God, Try Again. These are for outfits that are ugly. And now you may be wondering, why is Oh God, Try Again above the other two if they're the ugly ones? Because there is nothing worse in fashion than something boring. You're gonna have your best dressed, you're gonna have your worst dressed. No one is making meh dressed people at the Met Gala. No one is making that list. The vision is there, is like, I can see the concept, but like there's something about it that is just, I wish it was executed better, or I wish it was executed differently. And then last year, so we are gonna go, I guess, straight into we're gonna go straight into The Vision Is There. It's like a cream white colored dress with black like floral decals. But they're so sporadic on the thing that it seems almost like a last minute decision of like, oh no, it's the Garden of Time. We have to put florals on there somewhere. Quick guys, let's slap these black roses on top of the dress. That'll make it Garden of Time, correct? This next one, it is on theme. It is an interesting silhouette. It is the decay of flowers. However, I will say, despite it being on theme, when my friend sent me this image in our group chat, I did say in response, Bestie, you can't take a picture of torn up lawn and post it like it's an outfit. It is going into the top tier. I think it's gorgeous. My only complaint is that it is in beige. There are way too many beige dresses this year, and I think beige should be taken away from designers and they should not be allowed to use it next year. I think it would have been a lot more beautiful if it was in like a different like a soft pastel or even like a jewel tone. But I will say the good thing about the beige fabric, it's very much because the color of the fabric is so boring, it does highlight the intricate draping and detail work on this dress. That is why it's in the topmost tier. Cardi B looks like Ursula, and I love it. Next one we have is Oh God, Try Again. The funny thing is being able to see this image from both like a large blown up picture where you can see the details and then like a tiny little thumbnail on the screen. It looks like she is in a white luxurious gown and she's stepping over a child in a dark black gown. That is what this looks like to me. Emma Chamberlain, love her. She is so interesting to me. And I love that she keeps getting invited to the Met Gala. She will show up, she will give a good effort. And this year, she absolutely succeeded. I love the dark lace brown detailing, edgy, almost vampiric vibe. And I don't know about you, but gardens, time, and vampires like all exist in this little like Venn diagram in my mind. So like vampire looks, ah, absolutely on theme, at least for me. I love it. She looks phenomenal. This one is another one of my favorites. I love the sculpted, almost like wooden top and a very like subdued, almost like Grecian draped skirt. I wish possibly that the wood was in a darker wood, but I can't be mad at it. This one is boring. The worst part about this outfit is the belt with the name Chloe. One, who the fuck is Chloe? Two, if you are Chloe and you have to announce that your name is Chloe, it seems insecure to me. And this one, I'm guessing there's probably some, I'm at least not guessing, but hoping that there's some kind of like backstory or like something to it that I'm missing. So it doesn't give so much of a statement as it did as it could have, if that makes sense. Like it's so close. Like I can see the concept. I just don't think it executed it very well. So this is a bejeweled dress. Wow. This one on the other hand, I am in love with it. I think it's beautiful. I know roses are like easy, very go to flower, okay? Personally, not a huge fan of roses, but I can see why people, one, like them and like to use them in design. They're a very recognizable flower. And I think this one really encapsulates that like concept of a rose. I love like the lights and the darks reds. They blend really well together. And it looks phenomenal on her skin. Like, ugh, she's glowing, honey. Guys, we have our first man, and I'm gonna say something really surprising. He's on theme. Chris Hemsworth is boring. Show the fuck up for the goddamn Met Gala. Be interesting, please. This one is very much on theme. It's very like her skin glowing. I love the embellishments. I just don't. Maybe if you give me a couple weeks, I'll keep thinking about this dress. But for as of right now, it's not one of my like best dressed of best dressed. Dua Lipa. Now I have to say that originally I thought this was very cool and I really liked it. And then I kept looking at it. And you should never do that. If you like something, don't look into it. Because the more you look into it, the more you're like, interesting concepts. I wish she leaned more into the crow aspect. The white little strip is dumb. Anyways, Kylie Jenner is boring. I wish I could say that she looks ugly, but she's boring. I'm gonna tentatively call it like a topmost lay. I love mixing menswear and women's wear together. The silhouette, love. The petals are giving very much like cherry blossom, and they didn't skimp out on them, which I can appreciate and I can respect. This next one, honey, this is not a rave. Little Nas X is such a character. I'm conflicted on this one. I'm gonna put it on theme for right now. And by on theme, I mean like right here, like straddling the line between on theme and slay. And it's for the one reason that I saw what she was wearing for shoes. They could have gone for like full cloven hoof cosplay shoes. You're gonna change outfits anyways, just have a change of shoes. This one is another bedazzled dress. She looks like you got a bunch of aluminum foil and crumpled it all up and then spread it out to make a dress. Big fan of like mixing menswear and women's wear. And now, at first I didn't like it, but now I like the detailing of essentially the jacket falling off and the jacket being the dress. I think my biggest thing is that I'm just not a fan of white. She looks like she's supposed to be at the Kentucky Derby. Kendall Jenner, we're going to surprisingly put her on theme. And that is because I was looking into this dress because I'm like, what are you wearing? And then it was talking about how this dress has never actually been worn by anyone. When it was shown on the runway, it was on mannequins. So she is technically the first person to wear this dress. And instead of fitting with the Met Gala theme, I thought that really fit with the Met exhibition theme. Here we have a dress, and it's on theme. This is a garden. JLo sucks, but we have a palette cleanser, guys. Our girl, Zendaya, and she looks phenomenal. She looks so good. I love this like dark purple blue, like grape, like berry thing going on. I love that the eyeshadow is like a deep wine red. It matches so well with these others, like deep colors. Oh, I love the hat. We don't see enough good hats anymore, but I love the giant feather hat. It really, especially since the way that it's turning, really makes it so that your eye kind of just like follows like the dress and the shape. Oh, wonderful. We love Zendaya from a distance, and especially from smaller image. You mean like that's just a beige hourglass dress? It's not a beige hourglass dress. It's a sand hourglass dress. My girly went as sand. The desire is for women to have an hourglass body, and for her to have an hourglass body and be like, I am the sand in an hourglass. Incredible. She looks so good. She looks so good. And then we have another little tea party dress. Congratulations. Garden tea party. Girl, at least come as a teacup. We're gonna put as the vision is there. I like the simpleness. I tend to be a big, like, might as well just go out. But I get for some people, you've gotta be a little bit simple. I love the little detailing. I think the dress looks really well together. I just think, again, it's in beige. In contrast, we have Elle Fanning in this absolutely stunning, like almost like glass ass draping. She looks phenomenal. I know this year there's been a big thing of like wet. If Elle Fanning's hair was like looked like it was damp, I would not love it. But like the glass, the draping, the little like glass birds on her shoulders, it looks so pretty. Her skin is glowing. It's like right on that right edge of like glass skin and moisture without having her hair look like it's about to like drip little water droplets as she walks the red carpet or the teal carpet. Nicki Minaj is on theme. That's all that I have to say about that. Doja Cat is boring. I'm sorry. I get that she's supposed to be like the statues in like a garden, and she looks like she crawled out of the shower. There was this one picture of her like doing like the Grecian style pose, and my first thought was she's holding on to that like it's about to run away. We have a man that we're not putting in boring because he did something to his jacket. I wish it was more. I wish it wasn't in black. I wish it was like different kind of beaded and like a dark again. It's garden, greens, blues, purples, Zendaya. But like I can see the vision. The vision is there. It's fine. It's not boring and it's not ugly. It simply is. This one, I again wish it wasn't a beige skirt. God damn it. Stop wearing beige. But I love the top for sure makes up for it. Here's the thing. It's not ugly because my first thought was like dewdrops or water drops or like fountain rain. And like I was like, "Oh, that's so good." And then I like looked at it more and I'm like, I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm ignoring her hair because if I look at her hair, I'm going to be like, It's giving very like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. This is actually like not a replica, inspiration, one of the two, from one of the dresses that is being shown in the exhibition. I love it. We're just looking at neck down. Her hair's fucking ugly. Who said that? Sydney Sweeney looks stunning. I love this baby blue on her. I love like the contrast of like the soft material and the leather gloves. I love like the wig. Like at first I thought this was Billie Eilish because Billie's had that like sharp like Joan of Arc bob. But it looks really good. It like ties everything together because I think if she had her standard blonde hair, it would not fit as well, but it looks really, really good. This one also, we just got slays in a row. This one also looks stunning. This one, we're putting us on theme. The embellishments, again, florals. The color, Heavenly Bodies called. Apparently you missed your reservation. You are a couple years late. If you wanna go back in time and try that again, Kim Kardashian exists. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Kim Kardashian. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Kim Kardashian. Just because I'm a Swiftie does not mean I need to talk shit about her. Her hair looks like it's about to fly off her head if you gave it like a little stiff breeze. She should definitely go back to dark because that blonde is not doing anything for her. Also, she's warm skin tone, so why is she wearing platinum blonde hair? It does not look good with that warm skin tone. Secondly, silver on a warm skin tone. Honey, go back to gold. At least it made you look good. Thirdly, why are you wearing a sweater with like that looks pilling? You know you've been roasted every single Met Gala. You know that everybody's looking at you like, that's the bitch that wore the Marilyn Monroe dress. And you come out with a pilled sweater. The polka dotted top. Like, I'm not gonna put it in. It's ugly, but also, I forgot that this existed. I do love this like little floral detailing. I do think that the necklace really throws it off for me, I'll be honest. Like, I wish the necklace was in a like the gems were in a very similar pinks. I think the blues and the greens it just doesn't match for me. I think the rose dress is on theme. I just don't think it stands out to me. Sabrina Carpenter, I love her so much. I love her so dearly. This dress is not on theme. She looks stunning. Doesn't fit. This floral dress is on theme, but I don't like it. The vision is there goes for these two. I think the biggest thing that throws me off is like she looks incredible, and he's there in a purple suit. Like at the very least, if you're going to be photographed together, at least have him in a suit that matches one of the three colors on your dress. Purple, like it doesn't clash. It could be worse, but it doesn't match. And if you're going to go together, at least be matching. She looks stunning. I love this big ball gown on her. She looks like a little princess. I love the head veil. It looks really pretty. He looks like he is from a different time, which I guess technically fits. This is one of my favorite outfits of the night. This sari. It's stunning. It's so beautiful. It's in these like soft pastels and like the floral detailing. We're putting it on theme. Why? Because it looks like stained glass flowers. Like I can see the vision, the execution is fine. I just think it doesn't make sense if I say it's too much. Like I wish there was less of it. Like it was a accent. I hate when gold and silver are put together. It always looks like it could have been better, and that's especially true with this one. Like, I like the concept, maybe, of the spiderwebs if that's what they were going for, but why did you put silver spiderwebs on a gold and silver dress? You know, the umbrellas from Walmart when we were really younger that would have all those coins in them? That is what she looks like to me. Is it on theme? Probably. Can I think of nothing but Walmart charity umbrellas? Yes. The pictures of this dress do not do it justice, okay? Because the little floral petals on her sleeve move. They move. And like the backing train of the dress is gorgeous. Like it is absolutely one of my favorite dresses of the night. The pictures just don't do it justice. I wish it was in a different color other than beige. I need you to understand that in my mind, I've been calling this man a rutabaga man. This is another case of she's everything and he's just there. So unfortunately, we're going to have to put them in. The vision is there because if you're going to be photographed together, match. Wisdom Key from TikTok came in this like distressed, burnt red outfit with a hat and like a big giant floral. Like, I think this is the epitome of what men should dress like. And you'll notice he's the only man in Slay because he is the only man that did. Actually, we're putting him in Oh God, Try Again. He looks like he got lost and like wandered his way onto the teal carpet. Stray Kids fans, I'm looking at you guys right now. Okay? I respect it. I respect the K-poppers. I respect them. I respect the K-pop armies. I respect the K-pop fans. I am deeply, deeply terrified by you. And the only reason I say this is because I was watching Twitter and everyone that I was seeing on Twitter talking about Stray Kids was excited for them to show up and show out. And I agree with whatever opinion you have about their outfits. I agree with it. Anyways, this lady is in jeans. This one again goes into like the silhouette. Fascinating. Why does it look like that? I do love the little elf ears and little elfin crown. I love that. I think people should have done more of that. I am all for like peach PRC on this carpet. This man is gonna go into the vision is there. There was a vision. Jeff Goldblum always kind of looks he's from a different time, and I like that the suit is not like a standard suit shape. She looks so good in the blue. She looks stunning in the royal blue. She looks stunning. She's just not on theme. We're gonna put him on theme, mostly because I like the little cape. This is what I mean by if you're gonna go together, make a match. Florals for spring. Also, why does your man look like that? At least put him in a blazer that matches your dress. At least. If prom dudes can do it, you can too. This little number is very pretty. Again, I wish it was in a different color other than beige, but I like the silhouette. I like the detailing. I like the fact that my cat is playing in a box and trying to stab her sister with said box. Okay, this is another one that's on theme. I like the detailing. Is it like as cool as it could be? Maybe not, but it is something. This suit outfit is also, I'm gonna put it on theme. Honestly, surprising looking at this. We have a lot more men that are on theme this year. I'm very, very surprised by that. I think it also has to do with the fact that I kind of skipped over every single man that was just in a suit. Because I was like, they're all gonna go in boring anyways. Why would I save them onto my computer? Okay, she looks stunning. Like Phoebe, Daphne from season 1 of Bridgerton. Beautiful. I love the pink. The soft pink looks really good. It looks really delicate. She looks like a little flower. Stunning. This, like, steampunk-esque time clock piece, I think the concept could have been done better, but it is on theme for time. This one, on the other hand, looking like a garden fairy gate. Incredible. I love the corset. I love the corset. I'm surprised that no one like else had done something similar, but at the same time, I'm glad that no one else did something similar. This little soft teal moment is really pretty. This one, this next one, looks not unfinished, but as if like they made that bottom underlay dress and then were like, oh, this isn't enough. We've got to do something else. And then threw like a hoop skirt on top of it, and we're like, that works. Maybe if the hoop skirt like piece was not in purple when the dress is in like an orange, it would have worked. Maybe like a green or like a yellow or literally any other color. It needs more. Maybe if they had sleeves in that same purple color, maybe if they had like some kind of like wrist or gloves, even. One, we're gonna say, hey, it's not a black and white suit, it is brown leather. This outfit, supposedly the beads, like like there's the beads and then there's the beads, and the beads are supposed to be from like Byzantine Empire area, something something time. You know the beaded like door curtains that like you'll put in front of like your door for a party? It looks like she stole one of those and is wearing that. This next one has mirror pieces to it. And I thought that was so fascinating because at first I was like, ugh, you do something that's mirror-esque without having actual mirror. There is actual mirror pieces on it. I like that they made the entire skirt out of like all the silver pieces and then the scattered few mirror pieces, because I think it was if it was all mirror pieces, I would not have liked it as much. Does that make sense? This one is ugly. In fact, this is the first case where the man, I think, looks better than the woman in this case. The woman looks like she has her dress made of patchwork fabrics, and I love myself a good patchwork dress. Like, it happens. You sew, you get all these bits of pieces. Like, sure. But why does it look like that? It looks like you stole somebody's pride flag and then like dipped it into dye and then pulled it out and were like, well, this'll work. She looks like a bug. I love it. It's so funny. I love the headpiece. Like, of all, I think there should have just been more head. I think there needs to be more headpieces in fashion. And then I love that she looks like a little creature. I think it might be a butterfly now that I look more at it. Um, I will say though that that pastel blue and that pastel pink together does make me like my first thought when looking at her was transgender bug. But she looks really pretty and I'm gonna remember it. The camo print jacket made me real confused for a second. And then I continued to look at it, and like, there's a part of me that thinks it's so deeply funny, but also I hate camo print. At least he's not boring. This ended up being, I think my first thought was like, okay, cool. So Garden of Time, you're gonna bring a clock bag. I think it ended up working like retroactively because I the only person that I remember bringing a time bag was the sand dress, and that wasn't like a clock bag. It was an hourglass. So it ended up working because no one else had a clock bag. But I think the shoulder detailing, or like the tweed, I think, or the plaid, really works with this outfit. This is on theme. It doesn't mean it looks good. I think the tulip shaped dress, just no matter the pattern ended up being, would go into on theme. If it was tulips instead of roses, I would have thought it was even more funny, and put it up higher because at least like there's that commitment to it, you know. She looks really pretty. Again, we're gonna put her on theme. We're putting him on theme because it's beige. Had it been in like a white coloring, now here's the thing: what I said about like how I don't like I do like white in certain circumstances. This outfit in white would have looked statuesque in a beautiful way. Beige bumps you down to on theme. It looks good though. I'm sorry, girlies. You look lost. Um, one of them is in pajamas. So I'm afraid she ended up being the joke of the night, where people were like, Sleeping Beauties, what do you want them to do? Show up in pajamas? And she took that literally. This one, as I hate to admit it, is on theme. She's covered in flowers. Do I wish that again? Actually, hold on. Hold on. We're giving this man a pass. We're giving this man a pass because the red jacket does match those red flowers, the deep red flowers on her dress. Good job. I think this print, the like light green print with like the darker images on it, works really well. Again, I think there's something I have with like prints are really good when they're not all over, but I think that's also very much a personal preference. But I think the silhouette looks really good on her. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It is on theme. Okay, this man too also looks like he kind of stepped out of like a different time period. I love the embellishment on his suit. I think that looks really good. Why are you bringing a dog? We don't need to remember that dogs tear up gardens. It's not necessary. Also, every time I see this little leather doggy bag, I have such a distinct memory of working at my job. And I don't think I can share it until I leave that job. One day you will hear about the little doggy bag. Also, every time I see a little doggy bag now, I keep thinking of Kimberly Copperkettle, and that I think is just a me thing. Anyways, last two of the night, they're kind of a duo, kind of not. They go well together because they are by the same designer. This first one is gonna go into the topmost tier. I love the little back detailing. I love the dark against that like soft pink. I love the arrows. It all flows really well together. And then I think one of my favorite looks of the night, giving a touch of Heavenly Bodies, but not so much that it is Carla Delevingne in Heavenly Bodies, but years later. Just a little bit of it to look like a floral garden painting. Like, she looks stunning. She looks like a little like a garden goddess. And I love these two outfits together because the arrows on the first dress are going down and the arrows on the second dress are going up. So it makes this like continuous circle. I think it looks really pretty. These are all of my opinions currently for the Met Gala. I was surprised by this year. I was worried that it would not end up being good. I think we got lucky with it being theoretically simple, but also having ways to interpret it in ways that would make it more interesting. And I think we got a very large variety of looks that were both interesting, and then other looks that were like florals for spring. But we cannot rag on a girl for wearing florals. We can rag on a girl for looking like she don't know where she's going. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all being here. I will be putting out more content in the future now that I've got more free time on my hands, at least for a little bit. But if there's anything you want to see from me specifically, leave it down in the comments below. And I will see you guys on later. Bye.